Hello and welcome back to SWTOR Saturday for part 2 of our streaming. No Wivister this time. He's not with me, so it's just me solo. So for all you Wivister fans out there, tune in next week. Hopefully we'll have him back. We're going to do, I think, 3 things today. We're going to get through Onderon. We can either run, what do we have here? You can run the black hole twice, and you can do that on 2 different characters, or Onderon once. And so we're going to go ahead and do Onderon. Then, as I was looking at earlier today, I am, I think, within striking distance of Runic Reputation. I think we can max this out today, get that finished up, and then it's something that you don't get to see a lot. I'm going to try to unlock my guild ship on the imp side. So those are the plans for today. Let's check, make sure everything's working right this time. Had some technical issues this morning. Alright, everything looks good on this end. So let's go ahead and we're going to start with Onderon. Onderon's a daily area. So we can use our handy quick travel here. Make life a little bit easier. Onderon's kind of like Osis, Dantooine, some of the bigger planets, Yavin, where they've got a lot more missions. I think there was a reputation track for it as well, but I've long since maxed that out, as I have on most things. Really, the things I'm missing reputation on are Galactic Seasons 4, Runic, which will hit today, and a couple of the events, the Feast of Prosperity and the racing one, whichever one that one is, the Swoop Bike Challenge. But you can see, a lot more things here. So we're going to go ahead and grab everything. And then we'll come over here. We'll also grab this one, or 1 or 2. I can't remember. Looks to be just 1. I think that's everything. I think it gets us all of our standard stuff. Double check, make sure I didn't miss something. Oh, might have missed this guy.
Sir, we have the...
Yep. There we go. Okay. So, first part of this is right here inside of the city. Onderon is a much more well-to-do area compared to where we go, so you can see the ceremonial kite flying taking place. It's just kind of cool. As far as I know, this area is kind of unique. I don't know that I've ever seen another area where there's an instance here and an instance here, and you have to go into both to complete the mission. But I don't know that I've seen something like that before. Or anywhere else. Oh, it's so good to be DPS again. I like tanking. It's not that I don't like the tank role, but it's different. It's a different way of playing. Also, in the mornings, we're doing much harder content. These daily areas are really not that difficult. Okay, this one does get some people stuck in the wall sometimes. Hopefully you can lure them out. If they do get stuck in the wall, though, what you can do is if you place your area effect, you can still hit them if you get that glitch. Or the other thing to do is line of sight them, right? Like run around here over to the back, and that way they have to come and find you, and that'll get them out of the wall as well. Alright, we'll do the bonus stuff just to be complete. It'd be cool if you could like shortcut through this door or something, because really the other instance is just on the other side of this wall. If you look at the map, you can see that's where we need to go, but I don't know of any way to get there. Alright, we should probably help our healer out. So if you didn't catch this morning's stream, we did. Let's see. We killed turrets on Alderaan. So we went out and killed the champion turrets for. Also for what you call it, the Galactic Seasons. So we had to get 25 of them. Then we ran Zerka Core Meltdown, I think is the second one. And we got through that one relatively quickly. That one wasn't too bad. Then we ran Assault on Tython and struggled with the first boss. He's rough, but then we were able to get past that after a number of tries. Now, a lot of that is we're trying to 2-man 4-player content. And sometimes the companions are not the most cooperative. Some of the mechanics aren't built for the companions because the companions do, I won't say stupid things, but for instance, they don't have the AI to, like when I put this circle down, right, your companions won't run out of it. You know, they'll just eat the damage. So there are some times the mechanics that are difficult, but we did get past him, and once we got past him, actually the rest of it was pretty straightforward. So we finished Assault on Tython, and then we got ourselves into the Korriban one. It was Korriban Vengeance, or I can't remember what they call it. And that one we were doing okay, but we kind of ran into a Lost Island situation where we caught ourselves into a boss that was just... He's brutal. It's a difficult fight, and between us being melee and having to manage our companions, I think we were coming up a little short in the amount of damage that we could do quick enough. Potentially, if we could have like kept banging our heads against it, we might have been able to figure it out. But a lot of movement in that one, and it's pretty rough for companions. Okay, I'm gonna show you my path. My path in general is I come down here, go in there, we'll pop up here, we'll go inside, let's see, we'll go in here, up and out there, then we'll do some stuff inside of here, and then we'll kind of work our way up the east side here, to here, to here, and then we'll finish back in here. So that's the path that I take. I like it. Works for me. The only thing that's kind of weird sometimes is this little section of map that we're on right now. When the swoop event's going on, there's a swoop track right here, so you have to kind of work your way around that. If you have your own path or something you do differently to speed up, daily areas are all about being efficient, right? The less travel, the more you can do things along the way, you know, any of those kind of things make them quicker. I might be able to run away from these guys, actually. I never thought about that. You know, a lot of times I take the fight, but it gave me credit for it. Oh, no, you have to defeat the guys too, so that would be a bad idea. So if you look here, at least there is a good known reason as to why I do something. Sometimes it's easy to get, I don't want to say trapped, but you get into this, like, well, I've just always done it that way and I don't remember why. And you forget that, well, maybe there is a better way to do something like that. Okay, so that's a, what you call it, a Imperial spawn place, Imperial, like, little camp. So if you die, you'd respawn there. So we don't want to fight that. Alright, so we'll cut up this tunnel and catch our second one of these little things. And same thing as we just did. We'll fight these two guys. Now again, these are daily areas. They're meant to be soloed, so for the most part, as long as you keep yourself out of heroic versions, and sometimes there are those, they go pretty quick. Also, nice part about this compared to other things that we sometimes do is we have access to our speeders. Now I do have... Oh, is it up here? Finally.
Now that the torch is lit,
I don't see it.
take it into their lair and light the ceremonial pyre.
I'll
Be
dig
quick
it
about
up.
though. The torch will go out in a couple of minutes.
So I think I retweeted this as well. There is a test server. The Shea Vizsla test server is up. And if you go and do enough stuff on the test server, you get a mount. And I thought I had it up there on my bar, but it does not appear so. So sometime in the stream, I'll pop that one up. All right, well, we're challenging this guy to a fight. We'll remind everybody why we stream. I'm pretty bad about not remembering to say it a lot, but we do stream for Extra Life. And let's open that back up. I should probably fight. My Stream Deck donate button isn't working, so type it manually. So in the chat down below or the description, I'll throw my donate link. And if you go to that page and donate money, it goes to the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. In my case, Phoenix Children's. And so that's why we stream. That's why we stream for Extra Life, is to make miracles happen and help kids, change kids' health, help their families. I personally have had experience with Phoenix Children's. My son had a couple of procedures and surgeries there. And it is a magical place. Absolutely amazing. Somebody asked me, how to describe it, and it's weird because I describe Phoenix Children's as simultaneously the happiest and saddest place you'll visit. Obviously, it is a children's hospital, and so it's a lot of emotional pain associated with a lot of people there. That being said, the place is absolutely amazing, doing everything they can to make kids as comfortable as they can be, given their situations. So, in my visits there, I've overheard some heartbreaking conversations that do have to take place. But on the other hand, I've seen some amazing success stories. So that's why I play. That's why I play for Children's Miracle Network and for Phoenix Children's, because I can help be a part in making these kids' lives a little bit better. I am for that. Your part is many levels. You can donate. We'll always accept donations. But I know not everybody can. I know that's difficult. So anything you can do to help spread the word, whether it is sharing my links and getting my donation page out there, or anything that is related to that, definitely can help these kids and their families. All right, back to the game. I'll probably talk a little bit more about it later. Something I've been doing for money raising at least the last 3 years. My profile shows that I've participated for 5. A couple of those I didn't raise any money. And 1 year I just kind of took off in the middle because I think it's a time when I was basically, my channel had gone a little bit quiet and I wasn't really doing anything on YouTube. And so I just didn't sign up at all. But we came back with a vengeance. And the last 3 years, we have raised, see if I can do some mental math in my head. Let's call it 13, 23, 29, 30, 33 to $3,400, something in that range total over all the years. Okay, I think we're done in here. Any math whizzes in the chat? It was 1377 for year 1, 2630 for year 2. So that should get me to what, 4? 26, 36. Yeah, that gets me to 4. So my math was way off. 26, 36, 7, 38, 39. Yeah, so 4. So 4,300. That makes more sense. 3,300 did seem a little a little light. Alright, when you come out of here, always go to the right. There's a spawn right there to the left that if you run down the center, you can get yourself... Oh, there's lots of stuff going on in here. Holy cow. Alright, next phase here is we've got to find these little things on the ground. Now, there is a trick. If you are having trouble seeing these, like you can see, that one's a little bit difficult to see. If you open up your graphics and come in here and turn down your grass quality. And then it has to redo your graphics. Hopefully it comes back. There we go. So now you can see how much easier it is to see, right? Because the grass isn't growing up and blocking it. I really, this planet Onderon's about the only place I ever really have trouble with this. So I usually can spot them decent enough that I'm not going to have a problem with it. Now if we're lucky, get attacked here. I think this area will respawn relatively quickly. There's others. We can go looking for them as well. But there's a lot of people about as well, so I'm not sure if they go away or... So we'll look around a little bit, but if you look, we're kind of just looking in this area. There we go. So see how that one went away? And we can just click it again. And we didn't get a spawn on that one, so let's see if we can find a third. Just by looking around. I'll be careful. You can see this area is relatively small. There's not a lot of... There's one. So those are my companions running companion missions. So they're just coming back. Okay. So we've kind of cleaned out this kind of like little, I don't know, valley area where that was the temple there. And then that's the cave we came out of. So now we're going to start working our way into the, kind of towards this little lake area over here. Around the main city. And same thing now. We're just going to grab some stuff. There's 2 or 3 kind of missions in this general area. If you look down here in the foliage, same thing. You know, if you look, there's a little thing down there you have to click. Same thing. You know, if you... Let's see, I think if we do this again, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, come on. There we go. There you go. So you can see, again, much easier to find if you're looking and having, if you're having trouble finding this stuff. You know, I'm not going to do that again, but I think you get the point. Like if I turn on the grass again, you can see just a little more difficult to find. All right. I would guess these probably also spawn in specific locations. I don't run this one often enough to, like, you know, to go to exactly, oh, pardon me, that exactly these coordinates or something like that. Oh, I didn't see that guy over there. He's out of line of sight. I think this was blocking my line of sight. Alright, I am also running with a new companion. And so this is another mission. There we go. I'm doing that mostly just to work on this. I've got to get 2,500 kills with him, so... I usually just skirt up the beach area here. Because again, we're just kind of clearing these areas. And these circles, like this circle, they're further than this circle. They're all for the same mission. So it's kind of this whole area. And we're going to slowly work ourselves up to here. Because there's a little cave that we'll fight up in there. So there's the There's kind of the beach area, and that's the town that we were fighting in earlier. But we should find plenty of these. The other thing that can be difficult is these bigger plants and stuff. I usually run with my camera pretty far out, but it can get caught up into the trees and such, so you might have to zoom in a little bit to be able to see things. Alright, what was that, 5? One more. Get the medic, get the medic. I'm having all kinds of line of sight problems there. There we go. So you see those circles disappeared, and we shall continue. Alright, so we got, yep, cut right up this path here. And we left the healer. Probably not the most efficient fight. So butterfly. Butterflies, butterflies. Alright, so that drop we got made this available. Come in here, Commando V Commando. I'm a commando with a healer, but I think I would have beat him anyway. Look at the shields. Alright. So now, if you cut, don't get too close over here. You can usually avoid that fight. We're going to drop down here, and now we're looking for a green one, I do believe. Same kind of thing. It's a little area. There it is, little green circle. Same thing. You know, these might be like spawn in just certain places. And you'll notice as soon as we pick that one up, it moved forward. So now we're kind of tracking a beast. We're looking for signs that this little beast. Okay, we should grab, let's see, where's it at? Do you have to start on this side? Or on the other side? Maybe on the other side. Maybe on the inside. There we go. So this is a set of these ship's logs. They tell a little story, which if you want to read it is cool. But for the most part, we're just going to go to the known spawn locations and look for data pads. There's one. And this is spawn another one, probably just south of us, I would guess. There we go. So we'll see if it's over here. You can spawn over there or over here, if I remember right. There it is. Same thing. You can see the grass is kind of blocking that one too. Now we're going to go to the other side of the ship, so we'll go back through. As a daily, this one's a little arguably annoying. First time you run it, the little story's kind of nice. And then up here a little bit. And we'll complete our story. Oh, did that complete it? Holy cow. I've seen this before as well, so technically now we don't have to complete the daily. We got... Which one was it? There we go. We completed the weekly for Underon. So we theoretically don't have to finish these, but the completionist in me says, why not? We're pretty close. So we'll keep rocking and rolling here. Alright, so we gotta keep tracking our beast. So that's kind of next on the path there. So again, we're looking for the green circle this time. See how quick my eyes can find it. There it is. Man, it sounds like a squeak, but I think it's supposed to be the crickets. Alright, then we're going to go up into this little northern area. And we're going to find these feral cat-like creatures. I'm not 100% sure what they are. Once they get to 50% health, then we can pop them with this little thing. And now he's a buddy. And then what we have to do is lead him to his little cage. There's a bonus for killing the Mandos here. So to get him in the cage, you just have to run inside the cage. Pretty straightforward. There we go. And we'll do that 3 times. Get ourselves some more Mandos. Get ourselves a feral pretar. I think I'll be careful is you don't kill it while you're capturing it. Stuck on a rock. Don't think he fights for us. That'd be nice. It's like, dude, I just rescued you from these horrible people. There's the bonus. So now if we can do the rest without fighting, we will try. Alright. And see if we can avoid these fights. Nope, that's the cage we already went to. Where's the other cage? Or no, that isn't. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we'll do our best we can to get out of here without pulling too many more battles. There we go. Oh, how rude. Oh, don't get yourself stuck. There we go. My usual rule is if you knock me off my speeder, I have to kill you, but we're going to keep going. Oh, did I miss? Nope, okay. So this is the third part of the beast tracking one. What I like to do, just because there's so much cover in here, is I usually... Oh, did I move something? I usually pull it out here and do the fight out here, just so I don't pull aggro on those other things. I feel like I'm missing something. We'll take a look at that in a second here. Called jet boost. No. Oh, those are vehicles. Actually, while we're here. Oh, crap. I can't remember the name of it. Not that. Not that. It's my Pokemon Go alarm. So start with an O. O-R. No. Alright, I'll have to look it up later. I was going to show you the mount. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can find it. There is a move that I feel like I'm missing. Unless something has changed. Electronet Bolt Storm. Target lock, hold the line. Is it that one? Nope. That's a push. Okay, well, maybe I'm just misremembering. I use it in PvP, so I wonder if I just have respec'd myself out of it or something. Alright, well, the last section is over here. I'm going to grab ourselves some Mandos. Hide behind the tree. Those guys don't seem to care. There, we got their attention. Okay, so a few things happening here. We have to collect pieces of the Mando gear. There's also a bonus mission in here, which arguably skippable, but for completionism, we'll go ahead and do it. It's pretty straightforward. You just have to blow stuff up. The key here is we want to make sure we get the bonus mission done before we finish the real mission. Now, let's say you do get ahead and you kill too many of these guys. You can just not loot, right? Like, looting is what gets us the stuff off the Mando guys. So if you do catch yourself getting to a point where you're like, uh-oh, I am not getting the bonus mission done, just don't loot and you'll be alright. But there's the bonus. And now we'll finish off the Mandos. Still need 5 of those. So our drop rate's been pretty bad. There's another one. 4 more. Grab these guys. Go hide behind the tree. That was horrible grouping. That's alright, we're ranged. We can pick them off. The RNG gods are not in our favor. Got nothing. Nothing from those guys. Alright, come on, give us some drops. The wonders of randomness. Nope, nothing in that group. Alright, we'll slide out here. Seems afraid. Oh, he's got a pole. He was setting us up. Where's your buddy? Ah, see, now there we got 2 drops from that group. So 3. This guy drops 1. We'll finish on 2 groups. So it's one of those that you just have to kind of sometimes tolerate the bad luck, and in that case, it led to some good luck. So one more group, let's hope, will get us what we're looking for. Come on, yellow. There we go. Alright, another one down. Let's get out of here. So we're going to head to the end of the little lake here. So let's check something, because I know I've got it set up for PvP. So gunnery PvP. Oh, I wonder if they changed it. They did do some balance patching. Let's see. I like that one. I don't remember what the icon looks like for sure, but sticky grenade, yeah, I don't care. Those are passes. That's a passive. There it is, propulsion round. This feels different. I might be misremembering, but I knew cryo grenade. What did I choose here? Engage defensive response system, also single damage for the next reflecting. Yeah, that's this guy here. I've been running that forever. It feels like they've moved some stuff here, because I thought there's propulsion around. That's the thing that makes you jump backwards. Put that back down there. I'm about to go back and look at the patch notes. Feels like I used to have both of those available, and now they are not. Which very well could be the case. They do that a little bit. They'll do a balance patch where they're like, okay, this class has an advantage over another class. It's a near impossible task. A game with this many variables is never going to be in perfect balance, but they do work to try to get as close as they can. Some people will agree with their decisions. Some people will disagree. I find that greatly depends on if you were balanced to be more powerful or less powerful. They take stuff away from you, it doesn't feel fair. They give you stuff, it feels like, yeah, it's about time. There we go. So that's the end. And again, we are back in the tunnel that, you know, we could have went here to here and maybe gone this way, but everything kind of flows from east to west. So, all right, that's that one. I say we're on to Runic. So Runic is the planet they added in the latest story expansion, and it also has a reputation track, and so that's what we're going to work on here. We've done everything else. We've got all the little bonuses and perks and stuff like that make our life a little bit easier. So we'll also take full advantage of that. And we've got a decent path that gets us through. Now, we might not do that weekly Blaze of Glory. I've got the achievement done for it, so I don't need it anymore.
You ready? We should move out soon.
My comms got frazzled coming through that storm.
But if somebody's doing it, we'll jump into it. Help somebody out. Okay, because we did the trial set of quests, we get these three things. One gives us a little more movement speed, one gives us a little more damage, and one actually gives us the ability to use the grab pad. So, alright, we're going to start out here at the outpost. Yep, there's a travel cost now. That's also a inflation combating initiative that they did in one of the latest patches. I'm in a couple Facebook groups, and you still get posts in there. It's like, when did they re-add this, or when did they add this? It's like, well, it's been there for a little while. Alright, we're going to come down here, grab ourselves some dewbacks. Is there anything else in this area we need? There's a bonus, so we'll do that as well. So we need dewbacks, tinebacks, and ire wings. Or we don't need them. We need their parts. So what is it? Nope. So I think it's dewback meat. Is it tineback marrow? And I don't remember what the ire wings do. Alright, so we'll grab this matriarch. Again, it's for the bonus, so if you don't want to do the bonus, you can skip it. Let's be an Imperial player. So notice how they're gray to me. Alright, looks like we have successfully gotten all of the... Oh man, which one is it? There we go. Oh no, we got 3 dewback steaks, so we'll kill a few more dewbacks. Kind of heading over here to this area. There's one more, so we're at 4. Hopefully this will give us our 5th, and then we'll head to the next area. There's number 5 and 6. Give me 7. Come on. Nope. Alright, so we're done with dewback steaks, so we're going to go ahead and scoot out of this area. So you notice this is still here because it's the indicator for all of the different things you need. But there's not really any more. Those are all dewbacks in here. So we need to go find new stuff anyway. For this mission, if you mostly just kind of do it as you see them, as you're going to other stuff, should pretty much get everything you need. So we don't have to go necessarily hunting for stuff. We'll just fight the ones we find. Now we don't need raids, so we're going to skip him. I'm going to grab this group. Maybe. Alright, well, let's do it this way then. We'll shoot that group and bring them over here. The only thing I haven't done on Runic is there is a world boss that you have to get a couple of components to spawn. I've got one of them. I just need to get a group that does it. But I don't think that's soloable. I'll show you where it's at least I think... No, excuse me. I think I know where it's at. Alright, we'll kind of get up here. I think right in here will work. So if you find the right spots, you can grab more than one of these in one scan. Not a huge deal, but a little more efficient. Don't think I can get any more. And then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll get 2. I think it's that one and that one, if I remember right. And then we have to go around the bend here just a little bit to get the last one. But we're making decent time here. But I don't think we can get this last one. So we'll just pop around here and it's right up there. So that was blocking it. Go ahead and grab ourselves some time backs here though. Still nothing. Tinebacks are being very non-generous, stingy with their body parts. Alright, we're going to keep working on what we need to work on though. And like I said, as we see them, we'll fight them, but not going to go out of our way looking for extra fights. I'll grab these ire wings. We got up their dewbacks, so we don't need those. And you notice that that guy just gave up and ran away. There we go. Ooh, nice. Got at least 2 out of that one. Okay, ire wings are done. So now we just have to find ourselves some tinebacks. I think there's also some of those in a third area. So again, these are for, those are still somebody? Okay. Yeah, he was hiding in the wall. Wow, 4 ID tags. Did quite well there. Oh, you should turn around. No. Such a mistake. I may have to kill you twice, most likely. This guy respawns so fast. Looks like he just finished what we're about to do. We'll burn their little flag. We'll see if we can kill him faster than the next guy spawn. I don't think so. So that strong's going to spawn right there and just come walking right at us. And I don't think I can get this guy. There he is. Before... I mean, if I kept backing up, maybe. But we're going to take the fight. If I want to loot him, though. My greed gets in the way. But yeah, he's a pretty quick respawn. Alright. And actually, I think that's pretty much it for this area. Don't think we need anything else in here. You can cut through there, you can cut through here. Oh, no. You can cut through, yeah, these here. And get yourself back to here. We're going to do that. Then we're going to pop in here, do that. And we're going to cut in here. This is where that boss I was telling you about is. But we have to pick something up there. The guides I've read actually do that manually. I find it quicker just to quick travel. It's going to cost us some money, but I don't think there's nothing along the way I need there. And I get plenty of fights and kills, so we're just going to pop out here and do it this way. Alright, so there is a bonus up here. So again, this part's not technically required, but we'll go ahead and get it since we're here anyway. Not sure what that is. I thought we got all the Irewing stuff that we needed. Frenzied Onslaught. It was a drumstick, but I didn't need it. Alright, let's go challenge another Mandalorian. So you can see Runic, much like Onderon, is also a planet with a lot of missions. Knock this guy out. And then we'll put ourselves... We're going to try to run through and not fight the next section if we can help it. And get ourselves killed, which is fine. If we don't get knocked off, we can actually do this relatively quickly. If we get knocked off of our speeder, then it's a little more painful. That went pretty well. Let's see if we can get around this next corner. Cut through the pipe. There we go, we got knocked off. But we're going to keep running. Now our companion... Let's go ahead and speed up our speed. Now our companion's back there, you'll see Amity's health is dying. But they're going to run to... Well, they would have run to our companion. We're going to grab this. And then we're going to try to get out of here alive. Ugh. Not sure I'm going to make it. Okay, well, all that did was, I was going to say, it's going to save us a little bit of money. There was some loot that we didn't get, but for the most part, we're not going to worry about that. This is where we were going anyway. So, what happened there is the fall killed me. And when you die from a fall, it doesn't know where you are, or it doesn't want to respawn you somewhere where you would continue to die. So if I would have landed down there, I might have been able to jump back up and get the loot. That's what I was trying to do. But because I died due to fall damage, it forced me to go back to a safe, known safe location. So, all right, so we're gonna grab these. And we're going to pop up and knock strongest links out here. So this is one of those things we picked up right at the beginning. Makes this way easier. As you can see. And again, just as we see stuff, we'll grab it or blow it up or click it or whatever happens along the way. I think you can go around the back side here. Now this one, we've killed 2 of 12. You'll see 2 of 12 here. If you wait and do this later, you might actually meet this requirement. Because if you kill Strongs anywhere on the map, they count for this, right? But there's plenty inside this instance, so Now, if I didn't need to fight these guys, what I would do is, again, I'd do a run through and probably just let them kill me. And then I would revive and fight the boss. Taking some damage on this one. So we are in a heroic area now. So you can see in general, the difficulty's gone up a little bit. Much tougher fight. What I might do is start actually doing a little bit of stunning just to make the fights easier. I had to use some defensives to live through that one. So this one is strongest links. So it's a heroic 2. So it recommends 2 players. Very soloable. Not doing anything that's overly difficult here. But these can definitely be tough fights. Especially if you're not a tank. Okay, so what we're going to do just to make the fight easier is go ahead and drop a stun on that guy. And that one lasts for 60 seconds. So we have 60 seconds to 1v1 this guy. And then we'll take him out. Now you notice he's healing. So you don't want to do that halfway through the fight, because then they're just going to heal all the way back up if you've done damage to them. But if you do it at the beginning, you're not losing anything. You're not going to heal above 100%. And now we can grab this guy. Probably the 2 gold, the 2 elites here, wouldn't have been a big deal. The 1 gold and 2 strongs, a little bit tougher. This down here might be a little nasty. If that's all one group, it might be 2 separate groups. What did I get? I got a note of reflection. Yeah, it's 2 separate groups, just the angle. But with... those aren't horrible ads, but we'll do the same thing. Take this guy and stun him. And then we'll fight weak to strong. And we'll take out that guy. And then we will get this guy back here, because he's a normal. Oops. Ooh, I pulled that out. Oh, nope. I thought I hit the attack too soon there. That's alright. He just came back a little quicker than we would have normally planned, but we'll be fine. Looks like the Ops channel is getting a lot of queen requests. Must be one of the heroics or the items you need. This is a toughish group here, and we still need 3, so we're going to take the fight. I'm not going to do the stun trick. I'm going to burn my defenses, because the reflected damage I think will actually make this not too terribly bad. So I'm going to get all their attention here. Get them attacking me. So you can see it's going to eat my health away. But I'm going to let my health drop. Alright, now we'll hit that, because now every time they hit me, you can see it's healing me, right? So I got more bang for my buck there. Alright, we're going to shield up now. And then we'll pop that just in case. That'll start healing me if my health gets too low. When the shield dropped, popped my health back up as well. Those are very convenient defenses to have. Not every class has that. Yeah, I think this is the last group, so we're going to go ahead and kill it. There's no point in taking the death. I mean, the only thing the death really does is cost you credits, but since we're this close, plus it'll also let these cooldowns two things will happen. The cooldowns will time out, but watch this. See how those numbers start to drop in quicker as I take damage. That I've got a perk that makes it so that that doesn't hit. Alright, so we'll get this guy finished up here, and then we'll go fight the bosses. Alright, so this is the kind of the final fight here. Same thing. I could probably take this fight straight up, but why risk it? So we'll take the main guy out, and we'll kill the Blade Master here, and we'll get the Commando next. And then by about the time we get this guy done, he'll probably be ready to come out of his stun. What's he have left? 17 seconds. Yeah, we have plenty of time. Alright, so damage will end that early. And then we will just... I'm just going to eat the damage here. See how bad it is. Not too bad. The healer's gotten a little better. Amity's up in the high 20s now, I think, for influence level. Let's look. 28. So that definitely helps. Okay. I am going to spend the money because I have it. 300 credits worth not having to run back out of here. Alright, now we can pop our heads in and see if the... I haven't seen any chat about the world boss. There was a chat about Howard the Duck going on at one point, but nothing about the world boss. Which again, I think that would drop some reputation, but I don't think we're going to need it. We'll go ahead and come up here and take a look, though. So that'll be in this tunnel. Now this one we are going to just run through. The nice part about this one is because the world boss is at the end. You drop all this aggro. And it's also not an instance. Like if you're inside of an instance, they will follow you to the end. They don't give up. So, but this is open world. Now, Amity might not make it, but once we get around this corner, doesn't look like anybody's fighting him anyway. You can see that we dropped aggro. Alright, so if we have to come back and fight this guy, we will. I can solo it. I usually can get past it without dying, sometimes not. A group makes that a whole lot easier. Okay, start working on weak links. So again, we're going to go back to the same spot. Actually, I'm going to look around just a little bit, make sure somebody's not like hiding and waiting, but I don't see anything. Alright, back to our favorite spot here. The nice part about, making kind of these laps is a lot of these things will respawn. So it's pretty easy to grab everything you need. Alright, this time we're going to go down. And there's a spawn right on the other side of there, so we're going to try to avoid that. Oop, there's a crate. We need one more of those. Kind of go down the little river here. I do like Runic as far as like it's got the deserty cliff Tatooine like feel, but then there's water and you've got some plant and animal life and such. Alright, so I finished that one. It said to deliver stuff. Now if you're lucky over here, you can get this piece, which will get us to the waterworks part of that mission. And then this one, that'll spawn the guy. There's another crate over here, if that one's been used up. It's there, I think. It'll also spawn that waterworks mission. And this is another one of those just challenge the guys. Is this one complete? Deliver to material to the base. I think that one's done, so I'll turn that off just to make it a little cleaner. We still need Tinebacks, and we still need Grobblers. So. Alright, we're going to go into this tunnel network now. And it looks like somebody's gone through ahead of us. I'm going to grab these because I want to test a new potential pattern. Like, this is definitely a skippable bonus. Alright, we'll fight what we have to here. Somebody's come through and cleaned out a couple of those. There should have been a couple spawns where we just were. Alright, so we'll get these two guys. And if we poke our head back this way, these boxes actually respawn relatively quickly, but we definitely don't want to pull more fights than we have to. So you'll notice that the box went away, and by the time this fight's over, it might come back. It might not. But we will poke our head backwards this way a little bit. Yeah, so there was a spawn that popped up that wasn't there when we started. It's like somebody's in deeper than us. Alright, so these three respawned. And then that one respawned. Alright, well, I'm not going to test the thing I was going to test because we're going to knock this thing out. We need this. And we need this. Alright. Should probably come back and help our healer. And again, we're not running a full level 50 influence companion either, so. But I think we'll be okay. Oh, what'd we get? 1,000 enemies. So now we're 1,500 away from the final stage of that one. So there's 100, 1,000, and then a 2,500 version. Alright, we want to get down in there, hopefully. If we get these guys killed fast enough. This is a good part and a bad part to this. So there's usually a spawn right here that we're not going to have to deal with. Then there are crates in here. Like there's a crate and there's a crate and stuff like that. Did I miss one? What did I miss? Oh, I missed one in... crap. I think... yeah. There's one going down to the world boss that I missed. Eek. This would have been perfect. So what we would have done is just come over here, clicked on this thing. It would have told us we did it wrong. Then we had to collect a couple key codes. But anyway, what I was going to do is, like, there's a crate there. I think there's a crate there. There's a crate back in here. So that's 3. There's one there. It's 4. You click on this. You fight. Get your key codes. There's one there. And by the time you do all that, I think they would have respawned. So, alright, let's go back and correct our mistakes. That's on me. Hey, does this look familiar? We are back. On the plus side, to get to here, without that jump pad, you'd have to go all the way back here and work your way through, and there's just some spawns and stuff there. It's so much easier if you've got that. Alright, same thing here. I'm going to go in and not forget to click on the thing this time. And then also, we'll run back down there and see. There it is. There we go. Now we've got them all. We're still gonna, we'll run back in here again, just in case the somebody's fighting the world boss. Because again, we'll get some reputation out of it. I'm pretty sure. Where's it at? It's a weekly. Blaze of Glory, there it is. So yeah, it drops a medium reputation trophy. Oh, there is somebody in here. He's an Empire player, but this is one where I think anybody that fights it gets credit for it. I don't think it has to be... it has to be just Republic or just Imperial. I think both sides get credit. We'll see if he's got some more people coming. I can't talk to him directly, I don't think. He doesn't have anything targeted. He's got good gear. 332. Juggernaut. So he's tanky. He might be a DPS, but he could be a tank. Alright, we'll give it a second here. Kind of hang out. While we're hanging out, we'll remind everybody we play for Extra Life. So if you are able and willing, drop a donation on my donation page. It's just extra-life.org. You can search for Deconstruction Gaming, or you can follow the link down in the chat or the description below. I'm hoping that the fact that he's standing there means he's got some people coming. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Or he's advertising right now. That, like, hey, let's get our world boss group together. Okay, while we're waiting for that. So what we'll do next is we'll go back in here. So now you see these things popped up because I got all 3 codes. This is that room we were in. Remember I said there was a box there, a box there, a box there, a box there, and a box there. So we came in here last time. We got a box there, a box there, a box there, one there, one there, and one there, I think. We also got our code from there. Then we cut down this hallway. And so you click on one of these and it gives you the whole, like, oh, you don't have access. Then you have to kill a couple of groups and then you have to get 2 codes, and then you come back and click on one of these again. So we're going to have to walk through that section again, unfortunately. All right, we'll give this a minute or 2, and then we'll move on. All right, so that's that. Once we clear that, this area is done, and we're going to jump over to the waterworks. So we'll quick travel into here. I think it is, yep, right here. We've got Gobbler there. We've got another one of the burn the totem guys there. We got to get some tinebacks, but there's plenty of tinebacks in this area. Then we will use our little leap thing. Like, this is the entrance, but we can leap up to here, do this mission, blow something up. There's a heroic. There's a scan, click on the thing, quick travel, jump back up here, and I think that's it. I think we're done. Hopefully that all made sense. But not sure. Like, I'm not sure if I would start attacking him if he would even participate. Again, if he's waiting for a group, he wouldn't want to. Let's just give it a couple of minutes here. Cross our fingers and hope. Last time I killed this guy, it was off stream, and I was soloing it, and I probably had it down to, I don't know, 66%, 60%, something like that. And a couple people showed up, and it was so much nicer to have extra damage going out. I still had to be a little careful, because since I had been fighting it for so long, I had so much aggro built up that it never left me. As far as it kept attacking me the whole time. So they got kind of a freebie. As long as they move out of the circles, they got a free version of it done. So I think it was 2 people and their companions, something like that. Not looking good. There's only 5 of us right now on the Republic side. Don't know how many are on the Imperial side. Let's see, is he clicking on anything? Doesn't look like it. All right, I think we're just gonna move on. Yeah, absolutely. The way to kill that guy, honestly, you're better off to not group up, even if you're all on the same side, because your group, I don't know if you can convert to an ops group, but your group would cap out at 4, whereas if everybody just attacked it independently, you could all have a companion out. So yeah, and honestly, this boss I think works different. Last time I did it, I was fighting it solo, and again, I can kill it solo. It's a pain, but I can. It takes like almost like a half an hour. And 2 Imperial players came in and helped me kill it, and then they quick traveled out. So I think this boss in particular, the tagging system works a little bit different. I think it allows. Now, for any other thing, like if I was up here fighting this group up here, or an Imperial group was fighting this group, it would go gray to me, and I wouldn't get credit for those guys. But for the world boss, this particular world boss, I don't think it matters if you're Imperial. But yeah, it's definitely nice. Welcome, Applesauce. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Glad to have you. If I thought I needed it to cap out reputation, I'd probably just solo it right now, but I think we'll go finish the rest of Runic first, because I think I'm going to get enough. And we can check in. That's weird. Is there a Rat Goal event going on right now? Huh, that's weird. Alright, we're out. 300 more credits. The big controversy. My feelings on the new... I think it is a good first step. It's not going to solve inflation, but it is a good first step. The thing I don't like about it is by adding that cost to travel, for me, it's not going to make any difference. I'm going to be fine. I'll have enough money. Let's go and fight our way in. What I don't like about it, though, is a brand new character. It makes their life a little harder. Now, you could argue it's a convenience. You don't have to quick travel. You know, you can just walk it or take the speeders. So if I were doing the system, and this is armchair game design is always dangerous, but if I were going to do it, I would do something along the lines of somehow some tagging system in your account. Like, so my account, I've mastered all the professions, right? I have legendary status. We're just going to run in here and probably die. And make it so that, you know, it's like, well, on my account, yeah, I have to pay the travel costs everywhere. You know, it's like, I've got enough. Or even if it's like global money in your account, I don't know, something. And then make it so that a brand new player with 0 credits can actually not be charged, or not be charged on certain planets or something like that. But they didn't ask me, so don't think I can lose those guys. I think they're gonna come in here and kill me. I don't think I can get far enough away. Oh, I pulled it off. Lucky. The other thing I think would have been kind of nice, for another solution, would be something like, you know what? Yeah, put that system in place, but don't do it on the starter planets, or the starter planet of the home planet, right? Okay, what we're going to do here is maybe get ourselves killed if I try this. I want to get back to that console without taking these fights if I can. Okay, we'll take this fight, because I don't think I can... Without my cooldowns there, I'm not sure that I could have killed both these groups. But what we'll do is we're going to not kill that group. Oh, we pulled something. Alright, well then let's do this. We're going to click this, because that's going to trigger the other thing. Ugh. I think I screwed that up. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh. If that would have come off cooldown, we could have pulled it off. That's alright. Anyway, so the reason I did that is, once you click on that, then these guys have a chance of dropping the thing that we need, although none of them did. Now on the plus side, one of the things they also changed in the inflation fighting is less credit repair costs on death, but higher credit repair cost on just being in combat. I don't know what I did. I just walked too close. Pulling those was weird. I wouldn't have expected to have pulled that group. Oh well. Not a biggie. Alright, let's rock and roll. Look at all the fire. Let's get the fire guy. We'll interrupt his flamethrower. We'll dot up the main boss here. Kill the strong. And we'll be golden. Okay, so now what we're looking for is we're just going to take fights until they drop these officer access cards, and we need 2 of them. I don't know if just the strongs or elites drop them, or if anybody can drop them. That was very nice. Nope, we're looking for yellow. And 3 normals in that group. That should go pretty quick. We'll take out the strong. And hopefully one of these 2 guys drops us a card. No cards yet. Green loot. I'm not sure what that is. Heal, Amity, heal. Alright, say a little prayer to the RNG god. No! Alright, we'll keep going. So here's where randomness can be your friend or hurt you. I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten both cards out of one spawn group. Not sure. Come on, buddy. Drop your card. There's one. Alright. One more. Don't know what's around the corner. Just stun that dude. Just 2. 2 elites here. Between 2 elites, we should get 1 card, right? One's a commander. You seem like an officer. Give me your card. No, he did not have one. They're being very, very particular about who they give their access cards to. It's punishing me for not skipping all those fights coming in here. It's saying, you will fight these guys. Come on, yellow. No. Staying here long enough, things are going to start respawning. Is that group back there respawned yet? Nope. Alright. How about you guys? Anybody have a card? You're sharp. We got a sharpshooter. You seem important. Another commander. Take out the pyro. I do like the bounty hunter moveset with all the fire and stuff. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, I took some damage there. Come on, access card. Give it to me. No. Hey, they're starting to respawn, so we'll make another lap. Alright, Commander. Alright, we're going to keep ourselves back. So I do not want to pull that other group like I did last time. Still not sure why. There we go. Now, unfortunately, we could just do the click and run. I think I can click on that thing without... I don't think you can sneak behind these guys. If you're stealth, maybe, but I'm not going to pull this off. But let's get that done. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this fight. I was considering just making a run for it. I think they chased me too far, so... Alright, I'm gonna stun the gold right now. Alright, let's take out the pyro. Try to let our healer catch up a little bit. Alright, we're okay now. Alright, we'll kill this last guy, and then quick travel again. Ooh, somebody's running Eternity Vault. Alright, let's quick travel out of here. Back to our friendly spot. Another 300 credits. Trying to plug the wire into my headphones. They're beeping at me. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Batteries were dying. Okay, so now this is another advantage of having the repulsor lift thing going on. We are gonna... nope, I didn't jump up yet. We need to jump up first and then run to the west there. So if you remember this tunnel system that we were in before, right? You can go back into this, so go all the way back out here, run through this again, run through this again, come out up here, and you'll come out up on top here. But if you have the little repulsor thing that we have, you can actually just kind of go in the back way here. That's what we're going to do. Avoid as much of these fights as we can. There we go. So everything else is given up. So we have to take this one fight. And these aren't even heroic stuff, so... Alright, so what we're going to do now is that we have our repulsor pad. go up this cliff face. Which part is this part of the tunnel? Yeah, it's like a lower level. And then up this cliff face. So this is where, if you remember, we came running out and I fell off. We're in the same spot. We just kind of move here. We can turn this in and not have to go through all of that pain. So again, this is a much worth doing the quests for. Let's see how our reputation is going. 26,331. Alright, so now we have the waterworks. It's essentially kind of our last area. Unless we come back and do that world boss, then we might check that out. But outside of somebody advertising for it, or we just need the reputation, probably going to skip it. Okay, we'll come down here and do this stuff first. So we'll fight this guy. Get ourselves some time backs. We'll get Gobbler. Gobbler is another one of the people you kill for the bonus mission. Alright, that one's done. We're going to slip back here. There's a time back over there. And grab those as well. Oh, there's even hatchlings. Let's see if hatchlings give us anything. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're gonna get it all in this one group. Holy cow, look at that. Alright, that one's done. We still have to get Grobbler. So let's go get him. He's just over on this side, right in this area here. He's got a multi-knockback. It's kind of a pain. So you'll watch, it's like... Oh, Amity stunned him right when he did his knockback. So there's 1, 2, usually 2 or 3. He'll knock you back. Yep, there they were. Again, this is completely optional. This is just a bonus. There's 1. Oh, you missed the second one. There's the 3rd. Hey, we made Conquest. Alright, so we're going to go back up here. Now, we could go in... Where? I think it's just down... I don't remember. Is it down there? Yeah, okay, so we can go in down there. And you can do that, do that, do that. Then you have to come all the way back down here and go. Then you have to go all the way back up here. But they conveniently gave us one of these. Oh, that makes life so much easier. So if you start from the top and work your way down, it's a much more logical and quicker run. Alright, so there's a mission here on the end. In an instance where we get to be a mouse droid. They did some of these about the time of Iocath. There were some missions like this. So they brought it back. I'll show you my route if you have a better route. Again, as always, please throw it in the comments. I am always open to suggestions and or learning from other people's expertise. Alright. So we are a little mouse droid. So we're going to watch for a little guy coming here. So now keep an eye on this guy because he likes to double back on you. Right there. So if you rushed in there, if you get into their cone there, they'll see you and it ends the mission. You have to start completely over. Even if you have like 3 of the 4, you have to start all over. So then you can see this little kickback there. So we're just going to follow him around. Now there's one that's going to come through the tunnel here, so I'll have to watch that timing before we click this next one. There he is. See if I can get it quick enough. Here he comes. Alright, we're good. This one's pretty straightforward. I don't think he comes down this way. Nope. Now in here, there's 2 of them working their way around, so we'll just have to kind of keep our eyes open. Make sure he doesn't double back. I can't remember if he does or not. Nope. Alright, he's coming back. We'll give it a second. Ooh, he came down. Okay, I think we're safe now. I think we can just follow this guy. And we'll be out of his view. We're going to hang back, just make sure he doesn't do a double back. There we go. Should be good. Now there used to be a bug that your companion would come back invalid. They said they fixed it. The way they fixed it, it seems they just take your companion away from you. So we have to go get our companion back. Let's see, amenities and rewards. So let's respawn our companion. All right, now let's clear the facility here. So I got some scanning, some blowing up, and some boss fights to do. I screwed up this boss fight last time, so we'll do better this time. Alright, we got Bark and Bite and our boss guy, but I can't incapacitate him. So we're going to take out Bite, kill Bark. Now this is one that, and I'm going to try to do it with my weaker companion. If you are struggling on one like this, especially with the multiple guys, if you can just get Bark killed here, let's say, then you can run out of the instance and come back in, heal, and then come back in. Be careful you don't get knocked out of the instance. I've had that happen before, where you're fighting something and you get knocked out of the instance and it resets everything. That kind of sucks. Alright, there's Bark is done. So now we'll take care of Bite. I'm going to go ahead and take some shots at the boss so that he's attacking me and not my companion. There we go. Go ahead and get some heals in there on our reflection. But if this does go south, again, make a run for the instance. Now, whoever's alive will go back to full health. That'll happen. So you have to deal with that, but yeah, there we go. So like right now, I haven't done a lot of damage to the main guy. I think Amity's going to catch up, so we'll be alright. But at that point, if I would have wanted to run out, then I could come back in. I might have to here. I'm out of... Yeah, I'm out. We're going to go ahead and do it. Okay. So what this will allow me to do now is regroup. Probably should have popped my heroic moment there. We'll let these things come off of cooldown here a little bit. But now we're going to go in and it'll be a one-on-one fight. It won't be as bad. or I bugged it. Oh, nope, I'm disconnecting. Let's see up here. Whew, I thought I bugged the instance out. I need to log the client in and just run AWS version for a few hours to see if... So this is a test. It's on Amazon Web Services. I'm hoping that the server infrastructure doesn't do this whole dropping thing. I was so excited. The first day of the 64-bit client patch, I didn't get any disconnects in like a 4 or 5 hour run. I'm like, cool, they fixed it. And then it came back. Which kind of sucks. All right. Well, I'm kind of weirdly glad that it disconnected, and I'd rather have that than the instance bugged out. Okay. So here we can see that Bark and Bite are dead. Our main guy is still there. Our cooldowns are in here, so let's go ahead and rock and roll. I'm going to go ahead and heroic moment up, because that does have a heal. I should have let him do that. That's not going to hurt us. Sick 'em only makes... Yeah, that's actually good for us, because that's a move he's doing that's not doing damage. But taking time, so... We might have to pull one of our better healers. I'm not sure if Amity has this fight in him or not. We'll try. Now we're 2 cooldowns in. Our 3rd defensive. That one just lowers incoming damage. So. Alright. Coming up on halfway, but... This might be trouble. Alright, shield's about to come back, so... Oh, the shield didn't trigger. Come on. Hang in there, Amity. You can do it. Alright, shield dropped. I don't know. This is gonna be close. I don't think. Yeah, I'm out of energy as well. Alright, we gotta get a better healer. See if I can heal myself through this. If I can heal to get that back, nope. If I could have got the echoing deference back, we would have had a shot. But okay, we're gonna pull a better healer. Gotta give him a break. He's kind of a newbie. Like I said, he's only level 28, influence level 28. Zoom or M1? Let's get Zoom. Everybody likes Zoom. Zoom is regarded as the best healer. I find Zoom a little inconsistent. But when you get low and then all the Zoom's kind of heals hit at once, it basically puts you back to full. It's pretty powerful. Alright, and if we stack up, Zoom also has a pretty good area heal. So. Alright, here we go again. See how Zoom does. So there, that heal right there, that's pretty strong. I try to avoid using those right away. We'll see how Zoom can keep up. Oh, maybe. Oh, there, look at that. See, that's the power of Zoom. Like, it got tight there, but once Zoom hits those big heals, and let's shield up though. If we take less damage, then yeah, it's gonna be close. There it is. It's that, can you live through that part of it? Like, there's a healing drought, and then all of a sudden, big heals hit, right? Like here, with that defensive on, hopefully I won't drop as low. And then Zoom can top me back off. Yeah, you can see the difference there. Do the same thing, we'll shield up. And again, that lowers my incoming damage quite a bit. Although we are out of cooldowns now, Zoom. Alright, so I'm not going to hit that because I'm going to try to keep that just so I can top my healing off. And we'll go defensive there. Probably okay now, but we'll do a self heal. Just I don't want to lose it at this point. Okay, so you can see the difference. Same fight. You know, my rotation isn't really any different. I'm not even running heroic moment, so that healing's not coming in. And Zoom was able to get us through it. Any of my level 50 companions probably could. It's not something that you have to have Zoom to do. Hey, we made it. I think that capped us out. Yep. So you see that the runic's not on there anymore. But again, completionism being what it is, we'll go ahead and finish off runic here. We don't have a lot left anyway. Oh, somebody came over and blew up my pipe. I've never had to do one of the other pipes. And let's go get our other companion back.
I'll recharge for next time.
And again, we're just running those to get the kill count. Oh, I didn't know this was down here. Does that work? No. It's the same geometry, but man, if that would launch you up to the top, that would be so nice. But it does not appear to do that. So up the stairs we go. Round and round and round. I'm impressed that people run down the stairs. I just always leap off the balcony, which isn't very realistic, but quicker. Okay, so we got 2 more scans to do. Got to click on a computer. Probably 3 more fights, maybe less if somebody's come through here before us. That's always nice and convenient. They didn't kill those guys, but that's alright. We'll get them, and there's two more spawns after this that I go out to deal with. But again, compared to what we just fought, this isn't a big deal. I'm wondering how Amity, how he's going to be when he gets full, because he has this shield thing that's a little different. This protective barrier. If that's super strong, he could be a good healer too. But I don't have him at 50 yet. He'll get there. Like through the Galactic Seasons reward tracks, he gets all kinds of 10,000, 15,000, 5,000 gift packs. And so his influence will go up pretty quick. I feel like there's a third guy here that I can't see. I might be wrong. Nope. Okay, so we'll peek around this little bulldozer right here. Gotta get to that like crane thing or whatever it is over there. Alright, don't think I can sneak by this group, but they're all normals. I feel powerful fighting them. Should be a healer here, right? I thought there was a second guy here. Oh, they're dead. So somebody killed the medic and left the commander? Maybe they stunned the commander, killed the medic, clicked their thing, and then ran away. That's very possible. I could see that not wanting to kill the elite. Okay, so this will clear everything internally here. And here's where... Notice that now we have to go all the way back to that beginning point. But because we have our handy dandy repulsor pack, we're just going to do the jump up. So unlocking that is a huge deal. It's a lengthy set of quests to get it, but once you have it, it does make your daily runs a lot quicker. So well worth it. Unfortunately, that only works on Runic. Alright, let's go ahead and go turn in. Go turn in our last two quests, and then we'll go check Blaze of Glory. If nobody's killing it, I mean, again, we made Conquest now, so I don't need to do it, but... So we'll turn those two in. Now I'm going to go ahead. You can't just click on these and refresh these, which is too bad. So, but you can right click and remove. So if you are getting close and you're back here and you want to refresh these, they have a 2-hour timer on them. So just an FYI there. Let's go here. And do I have... I think I retweeted, let me look here, the whole test server thing. Maybe, maybe not. There it is, Old Republic News. Okay, so the mount you can get for doing the test center stuff is called... Opal Vutilla. Alright, so if we go to vehicles, Opal. Oh, there it is. Let's throw it down here for right now. Okay, so if you go up to Test Center for, I think next week it ends, you you can earn this amount. So that's the mount that you get. At least it's so it's the same name as the one that they did on the other test center. So I'm assume it's the same amount, but that's what it looks like. Okay. Oh, yeah, I already quick traveled. So if it's something you're interested in, you have to go up and like you have to PvP. You have like 4 things you have to do. You log in, arena or war zone, GSF match, and a flashpoint. That's what you have to do to earn the mount. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen here. Which is fine. Okay, while we're waiting, I have this thing. So this was locked until we hit the legend standing. So we now have access to... Is it like a mythosaur skull and a burning pile of bones? It would appear so. Alright. We'll take it. Alright, the last thing we're going to do then before we leave here is we're going to check the reputation vendor. Again, we'll take a quick peek up the ramp, make sure nobody's on their way in. It sucked to miss the fight by just that much, but yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so we'll check the reputation vendor, see what new reputation items we can get now. There's probably also gear. I don't always grab the gear. Okay.
How can I help you?
Well, let's see, how about our repair bill? 65,000 is not bad. Okay, let's move some of this stuff though. So, oops, I didn't want to sell that. Give me that back. There we go. Alright,
Until next time.
clean up our inventory here a little bit so we can do this in a sensible way. Just clear those first 2. Alright, what do we have here? We've already got one of those. We've already gotten that one. Gear. We'll open that up. Alright, that's stuff we don't need. All 320 stuff. Alright, so there's a reputation item because once you cap out on your reputation, it'll give you the items, and then really all you can do is sell them. They're vendor trash now. Okay. We'll clear this stuff out, and then we'll check for reputation items. Okay, now it'll be a little cleaner.
Sure. Have a look at what's
Alright, so we don't have that one. 375. How much is that one? 375. 375. Sense in a pattern. All the banners. Okay, we got 3 of those. Well, that was only 120. It's cheap. Ooh, 750. Now, whatever that is, it's expensive. Oh, these are only 180. 675. A million. Rock Crusher. So there looks to be a gear set. We'll look at it. I'm probably not going to buy it right now. But if it looks really cool. That's a Mando set. That could be cool. Yeah, that's pretty good looking. I think if you got... I don't care for the brown per se. But as a general gear set, if you redid the die packs in that. That could be pretty cool. Digging it. All right, what else do we got down here? 250. Another million. Decorations are killing me. All right, at least we have 3 of that one. 120. We were at 11 million when we started this adventure, so I got 7 of that one, 2 of that one, 5 of that one, 3 of that one, 4. We're in pretty good shape there. 1, another one, 750. Another 750. Couple of titles. Are they per character? Requires legend standing. Grants you the character, the title. Alright, whatever. What's this mount? Well, it's like a... Oh, it's another Mudhorn. Do I have a Mudhorn already? Got a Mudland Odix. What's that?
Until next time.
Oh, that's a little different. Okay. Well, for right now, we'll come back. I'm running out of money anyway.
How can I help you?
We'll come back for the titles. Let's get them out. All right, let's take a look at what we got. Banner, 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 banner. Clan Vizsla Peacekeeper. Oh, there's a female and a male version of that. We should make this window bigger. Oh, those are kind of cool. I'm digging that. Oh, that's one of the, like, basilisk droids? Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. I wonder how big that is. What's it go on to? Floor medium and floor large. That's pretty good size, I bet. That's cool. Yeah, that's alright if you're building a warehouse, I guess. What size does that go to? That's the truck. Heavy-duty construction truck. Centerpiece. Yeah, that thing's huge. What do we got here? Mandalorian shuttle. That's probably pretty big. Rock crusher. Holy cow. Yeah, that's going to be another centerpiece thing, I bet. Oh, starship. Yeah, that's really big. That's kind of cool. Another bulldozer. What size is that one? Centerpiece. Yep. Yeah, there's definitely some big, heavy equipment, and those are all pretty large. Another one. Holy cow! And how did I not have that one? I've got almost every other type of fruit. Oh, that's the Sonic thing. That's from the story. If you haven't seen the story, that's kind of cool. There we go. And we'll unlock them out. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to our stronghold first. So to wrap up on this one, we're going to jump over on the imp side, and we are going to take a look at the Imperial ship. So I threw 200 million credits into my imp guild bank, and we should be able to just switch characters here. I'll come back and deal with my inventory later. Alright. So what we're going to do is I've collected a whole bunch of the purple starship plans. There's command, there's engineering, and there's logistical. So I'll show you these. And you need these to unlock the rooms on your guild ship. So I've got them tucked away in here. Now these are not cheap if you want to try to buy them. The way you get these is if you run Conquest and your guild makes Conquest, every character that makes Conquest gets to choose between one of the blue versions of these. So if you make Conquest on 6 characters, you can get 6. Then you take 50 of those blues to make one of these. So for instance, this stack of 20 is, it'd be 200, it'd be 1,000 of the blues, right? The blues sell for 8 to 10 million. These tend to sell for more. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. 550. Let's sort by 600,000, 600,000. You can sometimes find them cheaper. I've seen them as low as 300,000. Sometimes people put them up there just to get rid of them, or they just don't know the cost. So yeah, we're looking at, even at 500,000, you're looking at 20, 40, 50. What do we got? 52, 54 of these times 500,000 or 500 million. Is that 2.5 billion? No, it's probably closer to 50 billion. I don't know. A lot of money wrapped up in these. So to unlock a guild chip, it does take a while. I've been collecting these for forever. I make Conquest every week and I just store them. And if I see somebody selling them on the cheap, I'll sometimes grab them as well. Okay, so we're going to jump up to our flagship here. So this is the Imperial Guild chip. Mine is completely undecorated and is completely locked. I don't think I've opened up anything on this. We even watched the little cutscene. Okay, so what we're going to look at is, here's our guild chip. It has nothing. It has 0 expansions opened up. We've got 15 of these to go through. So we are going to look around. So here's the bridge. And again, it's got hooks just like a stronghold. You can decorate all kinds of stuff. The other thing that opening up these things will do is so this one is, come on, there we go. 0 out of 450. The stronghold has a maximum of 1,700 hooks. You must fully expand your guild stronghold to unlock the maximum. So I can put 450 items down, but once you unlock it, you can put more down. Okay, so we'll pop up here, look out our front window. If I can I get up there? Okay, we'll look out our side window. There we go. I don't know what's going on. There's a whole fleet of stuff going on right now. I don't remember all those being out there, but maybe they've always been there. Okay, so that's our bridge. Kind of your control pits and stuff like that. We'll look at the unlocked spots first. And we go down here. There's some escape pods. Can't remember what happens if you click on these. Okay, they're just exit buttons. There's nothing down here, so you can't go through there. Then on the other side is kind of I think it's the officer's deck. Now there's no, it's not sophisticated enough that I can't set a permission on this door to only, it would be cool if you could just set a permission of only this rank in your guild can go here, right? So if we go to our guild and I go to guild ranks here, right? I could have an officer rank that says, okay, this area can only be accessed by officers, but it doesn't work that way. Okay, so this it looks like a hangar over there and a hangar over there. Again, we'll turn on our hooks so we can put ships and stuff down there, but there's nothing to unlock up here. All right, so this is basically, I think, the starter ship. There is a chance, I don't remember, there might be an unlock that you have to do to get this officer deck, and it just might have happened over years. I've had this thing forever. Okay, but what we are going to do is start working on our unlock. So the one thing I had to do is you have to put money in your guild bank. So if we come in here, we'll just start at the top. We're going to go to the command deck. So here's the command deck. Now if you look at the map, there's all kinds of rooms, but I can't get to them, right? Like I'm completely blocked here. And I would guess there's an unlock for each of those rooms as well. But if we click on this, okay, so it looks like I have to put the flagship plans in my guild bank. Okay. Do I have... Let's check something. Character perks. Yeah, I haven't unlocked any of that stuff. We'll do it this way. We could also look at Mechshaw. I unlocked the Mechshaw stronghold as well, if anybody's interested. So I'm just going to go back to my normal stronghold here real quick. And I have a guild bank here. So we'll put all those in there. Alright. And back to the ship. And then we'll let the unlocking begin. Alright, back to the command deck. And here we go. So, what did I say? 500 million apiece. So this one takes 5. That's 2.5 billion for this expansion. Plus the 5 million in command or the funds is not that big of a deal. So I threw 200 million in my guild bank. So now this is open. And so we've got a nice big open area here. If we look at where we're at on the ship. So it's another 5 command. So what did we say? 500, 2.5. So we're looking at 2.55. So this will be a 10 billion credits if you wanted to buy these to unlock these pieces. So, all right. So we're looking at the appears to be the port side of the ship. There's some of the other ships in our little fleet dealy there. And this is a one-time thing. So once these are open, they're always open. Check our hook layout. So this should be looking out the front. I'm not sure if we are... I don't see anything above or below us, so I'm not sure if we're on the ship exactly. Like the bridge is up here, so we're just looking out below the bridge probably, since we're in front of it. Oh, cool. That's kind of... Alright. 2.5 billion more credits here. And we've got the starboard side open. There's the space dock. Alright. One floor down. What, 4 to go? So it was 2.5, 5, 10, 12 billion, if I'm doing the math correctly. So yeah, this is going to be about like I said, about a 50 billion credit endeavor, I believe. Alright, how many of these do we have in here? Now these are only 2, so you're looking at like 500 million, a billion on these. So $1 billion per room. Again, that's only if you're buying them off the GTN. If you're collecting them, and if you're in a guild, you know, if you're in a guild of 10 people, and everybody does 4 or 5 a week, you know, you can unlock these things pretty quickly. Alright, what's this room? Not too bad. We're on the crew deck, so I think if you set this section up, you kind of set it up like, you could set it up like barracks. You know, you could create some of these rooms as, you know, like one of these is a med bay, one of these is a cantina type of thing. You could create these, you know, again, like either a barracks or a, I don't know, whatever you want to do. It's kind of the cool part about decorating them yourself, so you can do what you want. Alright, well, that's all the logistics that I had in my bank. So, what was that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I can't remember how many it was for the main door. Alright, back to the elevator. Hangar deck. This one should be less rooms to open. Alright, engineering now. So we have 18. Sort of these. These are only 4, not too bad. So 2 billion. So in here you're going to see the big hook, right? Here is the, they call this the Starship hook. And let's show unlocked. Should have stuff. Okay, can we change that? No, I can't change that. Oh, no. Okay. So, mental error. To put stuff in your guild ship, you have to actually donate one to your guild. And all that stuff I just unlocked on Zach's has not been donated. So, I was like, why aren't these things showing up? Yeah, these are only 5 million as well. I think it's funny. It's like, it's big of a deal as to get all the pieces for this. The 5 million is really not that big a deal. So that's kind of cool. We got kind of our 2 bays. So I'm going to say the other one's probably, I don't know if we'll be able to see it from over here or not. But yeah, the other one's probably just over there. If you look at the way the map is there. Alright, I think we got one more floor here. Engineering. Oh, I hope this is the last one. It looks like it on the map because I think I'm running out of stuff. 6 is expensive. That's kind of cool. Okay, none of those doors are anything you can unlock. It's kind of cool, but I would call this room 6 engineering plans. So again, you're looking at 3 billion credits to buy just to open up this one room. Seems a little steep. But if we check now, our ship should be fully unlocked. So we can have 1,700 hooks. We've got our full expansions. Occupancy also went from 50 to 130. So you can have 130 people on this ship at once now. So that's what it takes to unlock a guild ship. Again, I didn't collect all that today. I've been saving up on some of that stuff for a while. Alright, let's see if I have any. Nope, none left, so completely out. So again, I put it in a spreadsheet. I think it is, the numbers are right around 50 billion if you bought all those things. So, there you go. That is why inflation is a problem in the game. So, okay, with that being said, I think we accomplished what we were looking to accomplish today. This is the, just FYI, get people to ask me about this armor set. This is the Star Forager from the Dread Seed missions. This is the light side version. My tank this morning was wearing the Dread Seed dark side, so I don't know if it's light or dark, but that's the two sets of armor you can get. There's a bug right now. If you try to put this armor, at least last time I checked, on a body type 3 male, like this isn't anchored correctly and it floats out in space, but on this body type it actually works. So, all right. So with that being said, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. If you like the later streams, let me know. I'm still trying to decide. I don't think I'm going to keep doing 2 a day, but if the earlier or later one works out, I'll see what we can do on our schedule or alternate or something like that. As always, we stream for Extra Life, so any support for that group is definitely appreciated. If you can't donate, that's fine. Like, share, subscribe, share my links. Let your friends know. Let your family know. Tell them to share my links. And then have them tell them to share my links. Like, one person could get my link in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. And if just 1% of those people donate, we can make a difference in the lives of kids and the Children's Miracle Network. So that's why we do this. I'm definitely hoping to change some lives. So with all that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day. Hopefully you join me next week. We're thinking about maybe doing some uprisings. I'm not sure. And always with Galactic Seasons. I haven't shown my Galactic Seasons progress. We're doing pretty good. We're up to level 29. I'll hit level 30 by the time the week resets on Tuesday. So we're making good progress there. And we're making decent progress on our reputation. So if we look at that, like I've got a reputation item to turn in tomorrow, so I'll be capped out for this week as well. So we're halfway through friend. So we're 11,000 of the 70,000 we need. So doing pretty good. All right. So with all that being said, hope to see you next week. If you're watching the video, drop anything you want to see down in the comments. Happy to run whatever content people are looking for. As always, go out and watch, play, or create something great, and have a great weekend.